Connecticut has recovered about 80% of the jobs lost in the Great Recession. By contrast, job recovery in both New York and Massachusetts has tripled that amount. What specific actions would you propose, if elected, to help increase private sector job growth in Connecticut?
So I believe that we should take some of the practices that have been used in Massachusetts to actually benefit Connecticut. I know that one of the things that I've heard a lot about was with construction, of where in Massachusetts the thresholds are much lower for what's called PLA programs, project labor agreements. It's basically construction programs that pay decent wages and decent benefits. And it's the fact of, if Massachusetts is following this plan and they're helping out their area, helping out their own construction, helping out their own field, maybe we should try and take some of their practices and do them in Connecticut as well.
Mr. Formica, on the Connecticut trailing far behind our neighbors on job creation since the recession.
Well, listen, Connecticut is last in all of the things that we need to be first in, and first in all of the things we need to be last in. So we have to, we have to reinvent where we're going as a government. We have to reinvent and create more confidence in the business community so that they will bring jobs here. I talked about the community college training program. The Magnet School in New London is working on job skills, moving through that to get to the job force. We need to work on property tax, which is, I believe, the second highest in the nation, and we have to work on regulatory and energy costs. And I think the biggest thing that we need to do in the next session is to make sure that we secure baseload energy power for Connecticut and the region so that we can continue to provide the energy that's necessary to operate these plants that we're talking about manufacturing large numbers of helicopters, submarines, and whatever else that we have, jet engines and whatever else we have. So I think without all of those things coming together, we're not going to see or catch up to the rest of the nation in job growth.
And Mr. Henowitz, in your final comments on this question, if you could address Mr. Formica's opinion, we're going in the wrong direction in Connecticut. The Democrats have been in charge. Why should voters consider it a Democrat if they've had their chance? As you talk about the issues of the state of our economy. And we'll give a minute to Mr. Henowitz on that one.
Well, I think that voters should go for me because I'm not the average Democrat that we've seen up there in the state legislature. I think that we haven't gone far enough in fighting for the middle class, fighting for the working families. I disagree on a Republican-held House or Senate because I think that, yes, that represents change within the state, but not the kind of change that we need. I don't think that we need change to benefit big corporations and big business. I think that we need a change that benefits actual regular people and working people.
All right, next question, getting towards the end of our hour. It's to Senator Formica from Tim Cotter.